Hello, hello everyone, what's up? It's me, V. Hi Christian, hey Roran, hey One Arm Over, what's up? We're back with more new Mystery of the Emblem, and I am cold. Why is it so cold? So how did you guys figure out the Raven statement last week? I don't know, somebody in chat was just like looking up the Fire Emblem character ages and was like, Raven is not 17. About to kidnap our grumpy blonde boy? Yes, we are. Which apparently I need George for, so we'll bring George. Yorgi, whatever the fuck his name is. Hey Wendy Sage, what's up? Raven has the soul of a 28-year-old, too much revenge. Man, at 28, he's like already over the anime twink hill. His supports say he is? Yeah, I'm not taking the support. Isn't Lucius older? Isn't that like a thing? Do we have another stereotypical younger alpha, older omega pair? Because I kind of hate that trope when it comes up in the mangas. So just the average angsty teen. I don't know. I was not seeking revenge when I was a teenager. Blonde boy yaoi. I don't know if you know this, but blonde boy yaoi is like my whole personality. So it's like blonde boy yaoi and apparently enemies to lovers. So whatever that means to you. Oh yeah, Frey, you exist. Hi. Did you my shitty attempt at chapter 1? I did not read it, but I did see that you finished it. So congratulations. I'm very proud. And I did not mean that sarcastically. What a pleasurable feeling. I should have black tea when the battle's won. Who the fuck are you, Belf, again? I don't remember you. Why is the how's everyone only giving me characters that I don't use ever today? I think we did all the inventory stuff before we did the tier list last week, so I think we're good there. You know, I did hear that rumor about you. What, the blonde boy yaoi? Cause, yeah. Alright, let's see. She doesn't really hide it. Yeah, I mean, if you check my AO3, it's like 28 Fire Emblem Fates fix, of which I think almost all of them, if not all of them, are Leo Kubi. So we got at least one blonde in there, maybe two, depending on what color you interpret Takami's hair to be. And then there's like 28 Fire Emblem Three Houses fix, of which at least 20 of them are probably Dimmy-Doo. Though there's a couple with Lambert and Rodrigue, so I do have my old blonde men yaoi in there sometimes. And then there's a couple of Sylvix because, you know, obligatory everyone's Fire Emblem yaoi ship. Takami's hair is gray because he stresses himself to an early grave. See, I go with silver. It feels very silver to me. Okay, Christian, you are restricted to 5 chat messages about the continuation of your story per stream. I don't make the rules. We want to keep it flowing. And then, oh, I have a couple of Alfred and Diamant fix for Engage. But you know, when I asked you to share your story, I appreciate the creative energy. However, I was not expecting you to give me, like, a point by point of, like, every single piece of action that happened. It's been a month, Christian, and we're still going through it. I just served a woman in a drive-thru who has a Yu-Gi-Oh card cover on their debit card and a katana hilt gear shifter, and I think I'm in. Did you get her number? That's what I want to know now. For a really long time, I had a Leo Kumi skin on my debit card. And then, yeah, I have like 4 Engage fics, which are all Diamant and Alfred. I really do like Blonde Boy Yaoi, don't I? Oh, fuck. A what on your Oh, it was, there's this website where you can design like a skin for like your debit and credit cards. And I designed a Leo Kumi skin on my debit card, and it was on my debit card for like 5 years. I got a new debit card, so I don't use it anymore, but it was really cute. But it was also really annoying because it made my card not work in a lot of card readers for some reason, even though the skin website said that it wouldn't interfere. So I stopped, I just like didn't use my debit card for like 5 years because I was not taking that skin off. I paid money for that. Anyways, let's talk about Ostrom. V, it seems that Ostrom's among the enemies inside the castle. So what I'm hearing is George and Ostrom could be my blonde boy Yaoi for this game. Are you familiar with Sir Ostrom, Sir George? Yes, I've known him for a long time. He's not a bad fellow, but it seems blood rushed to his head when he heard Altea had betrayed Arcanea. I've never heard of anyone say that somebody got, like, annoyed by saying that blood rushed to their head. Charged with pursuing us, he has pursued us relentlessly until now. There's no way he'd listen to us then. However, now that he's charged with castle defense duty, he might listen. I'll try to persuade him. However, wouldn't that be dangerous? I've known him for a long time, so I know his personality well. Leave this to me. They're gay. I was like, I want to hear about it, but at the same time, it's like, we can't spend 3 hours going over every single plot beat. Pick the important ones. Altea is under our control once more, but a lot of and I got you to write a chapter, so you're welcome. Altea is under our control once more, but a lot of things have happened between then and now. We swore to take back our homeland from Arcanea, but couldn't return right away. Without a way to defeat Emperor Hardin, we had no choice but to flee to Caden. Seeking the Light Sphere, we traveled through Henri's way to obtain it from Lord Goto in the Ice Dragon Shrine. I'll be honest, part of the reason why I don't do the reads before the end of the stream is so that Jagan can remind me what happened. Oh, we traveled there through Henri's way to obtain it from Lord Goto in the Ice Dragon Shrine. And then finally, we returned to Altea. The time to fulfill our oath draws near. All that's left is to recapture Altea Castle. Okay, before I forget, actually, I'm gonna make sure that we're bringing George, apparently, and maybe a thief, because those are a lot of delicious-looking chests on this map. I just don't know who I'm gonna abandon for this. We have to bring both Pala and Minerva so that they can get married. I guess I'll drop Zane. And I don't know, maybe Merrick. I don't know how useful Merrick's gonna be. Well, he's got a heal save. He could heal. Now I have to think of a way to condense the story even further so I can fit the last arc into 5 messages. Well, you can continue it next stream. You just can only have 5 messages this stream. Martha's the only thief you need? Yeah, but I have to do this in 21 turns if I want to get the, paralogue. And I want the paralogue. Wait, who am I dropping? I'll drop Merrick, I guess. I don't know. Fuck it. No, Navarre. Navarre doesn't need to come. Now who the fuck are my thieves again? Julian. Julian's our thief. Okay, now we can do the supports. Sir Sirius. Dame V, was it? I was most rude to you the other day. Please forgive me. I can see from the way you fight that you are a true knight. Wait, what about a unicycle? Is your Chris promoted level 5? I think so. I can check. No, the fault is not yours. Please, raise your head. I deliberately provoked the fight so that I could test you. It is I who was at fault. I wish to ask for your forgiveness. What? Sir Sirius, what are you? Your actions the other day were virtuous and befitting of a knight. I know a man who brought forth great tragedy because he was unable to do what you did. Sir Sirius? Dame V, I'll answer the question you asked me the other day. Oh, okay, I was never a big Robot Chicken watcher. Then you don't have to rush the map. Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna do it anyways so that we can get through it. My true name is... No, Sir Sirius, do not concern yourself. I bet I'm better off not knowing your true identity, right? Ah. I've come to understand you thanks to that encounter. Indeed, there's no way someone Prince Marth accepted could be an evil man. Harden? Harden from earlier. We used to accept him and now he's an evil man, but sure, we'll go with it. Dame V. Sir Sirius, I'm counting on you from now on. I'm in your debt. Cool. Cool. Are we gonna find out more about Etzel's dead wife? Sir Navarre, so here you were. You again. Yes, it's me again. We've been meeting often lately, be it marching or in the battlefield. We might be able to get along better than I expected. Merrick and, Arlen? That's another blonde boy. Yowie, damn it. I'm so predictable. Why are you looking at me like I'm just chasing after you? What's your business with me? Oh yes, the truth is, I heard an unpleasant story the other day. That before you rescued Miss Fina, you used to be a bodyguard for bandits. Is there any truth in this story? Yes. Why? Why would somebody of your caliber lend a hand to a villainous cutthroats? Were you forced by circumstances and therefore you had no choice? There was no such thing. I thought that said damn V. I'm no different from a bandit. I'm not like you. Sir Navarre? No, that's wrong. We are the same. After all, you're in this army for Prince Marth's sake, are you not? Why do you think so? I know it just by looking at you. I haven't been chasing you for nothing. You aren't an evil person. However, you've lived amongst bandits till now. And you were thus unwittingly dyed with evil. But you can still change that. I'm confident Prince Marth wishes that too. And if that's the case, I'm sure that's my mission. Sir Navarre, I'll insist and persuade you until you're an honest man again. Heh. Did I say something funny? You're soft-hearted like Prince Marth. What do you mean? Just like Prince Marth? Was that praise, I wonder? But it was the first time I saw you smile, Sir Navarre. I'm going ahead. Please wait, Sir Navarre. I can't wait for this game to get remade an 8th time, and then they'll tell us, they'll let us marry whoever we want. Sorry, I got distracted. There's a lot of... okay. I'll have to look at that later. Defrosting the edgy boy? I love that way of referring to it. I'm stealing that. Can we talk about the person on my comment section for the Fempregnator Blazing Blade tier list who quoted me saying, like, if Brendan Reed isn't pregnant when he died, then, you know, you can pelt me with tomatoes. And they were like, it makes sense. Brendan Reed, be, read, breed, and I was like, y'all cannot be funnier than me in my own comments section. Is that remake 5? Yeah. When does she get to kiss and peg him? Whenever you want, if you want to write the fan fiction for it. Alright, let's do Zane first so we can end on the cheery note of Etzel talking about his dead wife. Sir Zane! Sir Zane! Oh, come on. The War Council's about to start. Just where is Sir Zane gone? Oh, come on. The War Council is about to start. Just where's Sir Zane gone? Huh? You too? I am V. I am V. It can't be. Damn. Then this must be an illusion created by the Dark Pontifex. I won't lose to an illusion. Prepare yourself. Hey, wait. Don't hurt me. It's me. It's me. Couldn't you tell it was a joke? Sir Zane. Hey, you and Princey take everything far too seriously, so I thought I'd try lightening up the mood. But it looks like my joke backfired. I thought you were gonna kill me. Forgive me, but Sir Zane, you should cut the bad jokes. Well, I didn't mean any harm, you know. I just wanted to put my special ability to good use. Check me out, I look exactly like you, don't I? So do you think when Zane copies a person, is he copying all of them, or is he just copying the things he can see? And are we about to get into another conversation like last stream, and maybe I should just stop talking? Well, you might be right, but... Aw, shucks, I thought I looked the same, but I guess I was a little off. Huh? Where? Well, I look more feminine and my body is sexier. God damn it, Zane. Zane can get pregnant, yes. Well, we knew that already. I was wondering how exactly. The real thing looks kind of manly and burly, I guess. Thinking he's just copying what he can see, but I think he can see more than most humans. Does he have, like, X-ray vision? Is he, like, in my pants? Sir Zane, could you please repeat what you just said? Wait, let me explain. Don't kill me or torture me or give me a fate worse than death. I was kidding, see? Just kidding. Ha ha ha. See you later. Sir Zane, come back here. Yeah, I'd strangle that twink. Sir Etzel. Huh? Is it time already? No, today I came because I urgently needed to talk to you. I know I'm being impertinent, Sir Etzel, but when I see the way you fight, I can't help but worry. Worry? When you fight every now and then, it seems like you're searching for a place to die. Sorry, it's a bad habit of mine. Jesus, dude. Do I need to, like, call somebody? When I'm fighting, I can't help but remember her. Sir Etzel, I don't know anything about Ursula, nor do I know how deeply you were in love with each other. However, I'm sure Ursula wanted you to live. That's why she protected you. If you die, her death will have been in vain. So please. Yeah, you're right. If I go where she is after wasting my life, she'll probably be furious. Don't waste a precious life, she'd say. That's the kind of girl she was. Sir Etzel. Thank you, V. For a moment it felt like Ursula was scolding me herself. That's weird. Don't say that to me. Does therapy exist in the Fire Emblem universe? Yeah, it's called talking to whoever the self-insert is, I guess. Oh, the meeting will convene soon. Shall we go together, V? Gladly. Yay, we got a res bond! I don't think I've ever used one of those, nor do I really plan to. If I don't read these, do they, like, still show up next chapter? I think we would be a bad therapist. Well, I mean... I don't know about y'all, chat, but, oh wait, I have an extra spot. How did I wind up with an extra spot? I didn't bring George. I said I was gonna bring George, and I didn't bring George. Good thing I fucking checked! I mean, given how you talk to me, chat, I would not doubt that you would be terrible therapists. But I don't know if you would be like, would you be a better or worse therapist than ChatGPT? Have you tried kissing a pretty boy? Okay, yeah, we're level 6 promoted, so we are good there. However, I'm still gonna bum rush the map because I would really like to finish this game within the next century. I think we could be pretty solidly done by the end of February, and then we can talk about what we want to do next. How disgraceful. Thieves inside our fair castle? What have they stolen the geosphere? Sire, we've sighted a suspicious-looking thief making his way north. We should capture him before it's too late. Sire, if you'd allow me the honor, I will go. Your orders, please. Hi, useless clunky armor man, who I don't remember the name of. Prince Marth, please, hold on. Aselin, did you come here with Dolph? Correct, Dolph and I are going to be your reinforcements. Where the fuck is Dolph? Arcanea has nothing left for me. For the justice that I believe in, allow me to fight by your side again, Prince Marth. Did I recruit you, or what was going on there? Lord Willow, permission to open the door and attack? Wait, don't be so hasty. Inform me as soon as any of the chests in the treasury are opened. We will sort ye the moment that happens. Both the thieves and Alteans will want their greasy hands on the loot. While they're busy trying to unload the chests, we will take that chance and attack. Hee hee, this is a battle of intellect, not brawn. You got Dolph last map? Oh, well, that is really a testament to how forgettable he is. Don't forget, attack when the chests are sprung. Okay, so what I'm hearing is I gotta go get those chests, like now. Oh, you have the geosphere, okay. Well, I guess V can go do it. Wherever the fuck she wound up. There she is. Alright, Pala, get in there. You know, how did I know you weren't gonna double? Because you never double. Why do you never double? Why are you slow? Alright, I guess, who else we got? You got... A lot of y'all aren't carrying anything worth taking. I do enjoy the music. Very nostalgic. Other bald guy. Well, do they kiss? Are they bald and kissing? Is that what's going on? I think it'd be really lovely if bald men kissed. Alright, Pala, get in there. She is so fucking ridiculous. Like, who the fuck made Pala and was like, yeah, this is fair and balanced? I love them, whoever they are, but, like, we really gotta talk. Alright, we'll bring Sita up this way. Are there, like, reinforcements on this map? Enemies turn after a chest is opened, even by enemy thieves. From left to right of the red zone, you can't block them. Left to right in the red zone. Okay, so, like, way back there. So I think we're good. Ooh, there's another shaver in here. Pog. FE3 Pala's even worse. She has half of her stats halfway to capping before Jesus! Sorry, hold on. Is this a... How do I... Fuck. How do I check? There it is. Okay, yeah, it's C's again, so... I mean, I guess what we'll just do is we'll kind of run everybody over here, and then how frequently do they respawn? Enemies turn after a chest is open. From left to right red zone, you can't block them. In Lunatic, these reinforcements appear 3 times, so I guess they only appear once. Yeah, that makes sense. So what's everybody been getting up to this week? I have been on a Studio Ghibli kick. Because I remembered that my stupid cable company gave me HBO Max for free, which has all of the Ghibli movies on it. And I have actually seen not that many Studio Ghibli movies. Fun fact. You did not need to do that, Pala. Okay, I saw, like, I had a friend when I was younger. She watched a bunch of them with me. But, yeah, I've only seen, like, maybe a quarter of the Ghibli catalog. And that's adding the 2 movies I watched yesterday and the day before. So I watched Castle in the Sky for the first time. It is always the second attack and it drives me crazy. Guys, I watched Castle in the Sky for the first time, which I had seen about, like, part of when I was younger, but I was just really tired that day, so I, like, fell asleep halfway through. But I watched Castle in the Sky all the way through. And I watched Nausicaa of the Valley of the Wind. Which, honestly, Nausicaa might be, like, I don't know if it's my favorite, but it's definitely up there. What does it mean in Spanish? Please tell me right now. Critical rate of surrounding allies when held. Okay. I've not seen Kiki's Delivery Service yet. I've seen, Did Ostrom move? Where did he go? Oh, he's right there. Oh, that's not great for me. Okay. Alright, we're gonna move it back. We're gonna move Sita up to finish this guy, and then we're gonna move these guys back. Oh, does it really? Oh, I got it. There's like a space between the la and the other half of it. I do know the Spanish word for bitch. I feel like that's a given, really. Okay, we're gonna move you guys back so that Ostrom doesn't demolish me. Castle in the Sky was fun. I don't know if I like it. I feel like there's kind of 2 modes for Ghibli movies. It's like the really serious ones, and then there's like kind of the silly, fun, like more fun ones. And I feel like if I'm going with like a more kind of like upbeat, silly one, I like Howl's Moving Castle a little bit better than Castle in the Sky. The Spanish dub didn't care, and it's hilarious. Oh, I love that. But I really like Nausicaa. I also rewatched Princess Mononoke this week. Ostrom. Well, if it isn't the turncoat George, what form of death would you prefer? Hold your sword, Ostrom. Even if you fight here, you've no chance of winning. You would have me surrender? Never. Though I may be the last man standing, I shall fight on. I am a soldier of Arcanea. Why do you fight? For whom? Emperor Hardin? I think not. Not for him. For Princess Nina. For Arcanea. Then tell me, was it Princess Nina who ordered you to arms? Do you honestly believe that Princess Nina would wish for a war like this? I've not seen the princess in some time. She's been ill of late. Hardin is ruler of Arcanea and my liege. I have no choice but to obey. If I do not, then I betray Arcanea, and I betray Princess Nina. Ostrom, Princess Nina entrusted Marth with the fire emblem. He said the thing. Do you understand what that entails? Come again? What are you trying to tell me, George? Are you suggesting that Princess Nina asked Prince Marth for help? Is there any other reason? Come with us, Ostrom. See the truth with your own eyes. If you die here, how will Midia feel? Live, Ostrom. Live for her. Are we getting Midia back? Live for her. Live and face the truth of what has come to pass. I suppose it's unavoidable, but George, should I learn that this war is a product of Marth's ambition, as Emperor Hardin claims, heads will roll. Am I clear? Aw, you're so silly, Ostrom. Anyways. Our items that definitely is in the exact same position as FP11. Shut up and kiss title drop, right? Yeah. But yeah, rewatched Princess Mononoke 2. I might like Nausicaa more than Princess Mononoke. I don't know. Nausicaa, I feel like, had a little bit more of like a how do I explain it? Nausicaa felt like it had a little bit more like coherent of a plot. Like a more like more structured. I don't know if that makes sense. I mean, it doesn't even reach her namesake. She's not even mid. She's bad. Aw, that's so mean. But you're not wrong. At the same time. I've got to stop giving Pala all these damn kills. She's getting ridiculous. I didn't even consider that he was a 2-ranger. Okay, it's fine. Because now Marth can get this kill, and then maybe he can... Or you could have just crit. That's fine, too. Alright, let's see. Maybe I can get, like, a Minerva hit in? I still don't think Marth would kill off of that. Ostrom? He just has Mercurius, I guess. Okay, fuck giving Marth any experience, I guess. It's fine. Anyways, I'm not sure if they start spawning the reinforcements after one chest is opened, or after, like, they're all opened. So I guess we'll just find out, because I think they're going to be able to open the chests next turn. Who needs Marth anyways? That's what I'm saying. Can we talk about how Fina's gotten more strength growths than, like, everyone? Besides Sita and Alir, I guess. Yeah. But, like, Alir doesn't even really need Marth. You could just dump his ass and replace him with Lucina halfway through, and it's all Gucci. Interesting tactic of not opening the chest. Why did I bring a 2-use javelin? FE3 promoted Pala can kill Ostrom in Chapter 7 is quite funny. Ostrom is all bark and no bite. But you guys all told me that he's the strongest man in Arcanea. You wouldn't lie to me, would you, chat? You wouldn't be dishonest with your streamer, would you? I don't even know why I'm running these guys up here. They're just gonna have to walk back anyways. Like, I'm guessing they probably can't reach me in one turn. Dishonest? Ooh, exactly. Hey, Zeph, what's up? We would never gaslight you. I'm pretty sure I have, like, an entire video short of talking about how you guys were trying to gaslight me. I'm good. We were just talking about Ghibli movies, because I started I got on a bit of a Ghibli kick, so I was watching a bunch of them. I don't know which one I want to watch next, though. For reference... Hal, you gotta calm down. For reference, I just watched, Nausicaa for the first time, and I just watched, Castle in the Sky for the first time. And I rewatched Princess Mononoke, and I've seen Howl's Moving Castle like a million times. And what else have I watched? I watched The Cat Returns, but I don't really remember that much of it, so I gotta rewatch it. And I've watched Spirited Away. And I'm trying to think if there's any more. I can't think of any, like, specific ones. I haven't seen or watched Kiki's Delivery Service when you know what? I've heard really good things about that one, and I have been meaning to watch it. And I do have the means to watch a bunch of Ghibli movies because my cable company was like, hey, you just get HBO Max for free now. Because you pay too much for fucking cable. And we just reinvented cable with streaming services, so why the fuck not? What's that? The chests have been sprung? Now, open the door. Hehehe, their panicked faces will be glorious. Well, it's okay because I was looking at a wiki. See, what I think I'm gonna do is throw caution to the wind and use this as a choke point. And then just ping these losers over the wall. I'm sure it'll go fine. Alright, we gotta get Paola back around. So that she can be absolutely disgusting and help me out. Hammer, okay, so we are not using you as our choke point guy. Alright, Marth, time to grind. Honestly, might not be a bad idea. Or maybe I could do, maybe I could have Marth and, like Marth... Oh, no, never mind. Fucked it up. Never mind, fucked it up. I was thinking maybe Marth, like, right here, and then Ostrom right here, and then they can, like, double up on the choke point, but guess not. Yes, we do, because he is blonde and attractive, so I was not gonna let him die like Jake. Okay, you have Swarm. Probably should pay attention to that. That's fine. Where Fina's standing makes a one-tile choke point. Yeah, I know. Why are you guys all going that way? I was trying to not bait the Lance guy, but I guess I might have to. I'm guessing somebody's got a 2 range. So maybe we move... This is really annoying. George can go right here. Marth, wait there. Well, if we die, we have a save. Like, not that long ago. So, should be fine. I really should have bought Pala a Javelin or something, huh? Probably the Mage. You lie. Mages don't have 2 range. That'd be ridiculous. And broken. How dare you even imply such a thing? We're just gonna let Miss Allen die. He'll be fine. Please some of those guys don't just, like, infinitely spawn down there, because that's gonna be really annoying, actually. Oh no! The bald one died! See, there's a bow. I should have Parthia out. I don't know what I was thinking. Oh no, anyway. Yep. Yeah, see, I was kind of hoping to avoid having Marth fight the guys with the lances. Okay, Marth. I believe in you. No, I don't. Never mind. Why does Mercurius not have 2 range? What is this, like, basic bitch shit? Okay, shockingly, we actually survived that. That wasn't too terrible. Now we just have to figure out how to get out of this. Because I don't know if I was thinking that far ahead. He's currently got the bow. I could Marth or not. Because Marth... Why the fu- Okay, can somebody please explain to me why a steel sword has 25 crit? Why does he have that much crit? Pretty sure Astrum gets one-rounded by thieves in this chapter on higher difficulties. Probably supports? Who is he supporting that's over here? Oh! V has the Geosphere. Though I don't know how much that increases it. I guess a lot. Alright, Ostrom, you go be over there. Okay, so the Geosphere is like fucking ridiculous. Okay, hold on, we can work with this. Maybe we do Cecil with the L-Fire. That 8% crit kind of skeeves me out, though. Crit! Damn it. Fuck you, Marth. Piece of shit. I forgot we're in casual, yeah. Plus 10 crit to 3 tiles, okay. Okay, well now Cecil can kill with the L-Fire. What has Marth ever done for us? Right? Like, this bitch... Like, the only thing he ever does is get his stupid kingdom captured by the enemy. And, like, at this point, does he even want to rule Arcanea, or is he just asking for it? You know what I mean? Like, my man doesn't hold down any kind of castle. He gets his kingdom conquered twice. By very large, strong men. I don't know how to take this. Oh, Minerva's got a fucking javelin. Alright, Julian, you just keep going, buddy. Oh, that'll be great for Marth, because he can't double worth shit. Do I have, like, a lance rank on V? Though V also kind of sucks, I'm not gonna lie. But he fights for his friends. Oh wait, no, that's Ike. Man can't even fight for his friends. What a loser. At least Marth isn't Roy. I don't know, at least Roy's got a hot dad. What has Marth ever done for me? Roy's our boy, hell yeah. Okay, I guess we'll bring Minerva in here. I think that does at least 33. I don't actually know. Because I don't know how to do second grade math. My Roy got no res at all. Does our Marth have any res, though? No. Minerva's gonna get annihilated by killer bow warriors? That's a risk I'm willing to take. He has 3 res, technically. Technically, it doesn't count. What happened to Pala? Oh, there she is. If I double down and I send Sita in, then maybe we won't get killed. Never mind, that's so gonna screw us. Yeah, Minerva's fine. What's the worst that can happen? I've never seen a math of you. Right? If I've never seen math, then does it exist? The answer is no. I mean, forget the killer bow warrior. She's gonna get annihilated by the Hellfire Dome. Oh, that's my girl. Oh, you go, girl, don't double, give me nothing. I don't know why you didn't... Do you not have... Jesus, Minerva, okay. See, I told you she'd be fine, and she got a strength growth, so, like... What else could you want? Okay, now she's gonna die. Okay, you know what, though, girl? I love you. You had a real good run there. It's okay. We get to recruit her hot older brother, right? Should I replace her when we get him? Because I'm willing to do it. Ostrom's looking very submissive and breedable. You are so real for that, Zev. Okay, so we didn't have any more guys spawn here, and the guys that looked like they're gonna bum rush us from there appear to have tuckered themselves out. Actually, now I don't know what I did with Ostrom on my submissive and breedable blondes Fire Emblem tier list. I gotta go check that. Okay, Marth. If I put V right here, can you crit this guy? Be a good boy, Marth. Hell yeah. Speaking of someone who did maths degree, don't do math that's less painful. What do you do with a math degree? I'm so curious. Is it like, do you just do math all day? Or is it like, I did a math degree and so now I work in HR? Or like, I don't know, I did my dissertation on the breeding habits of North American black squirrels, so naturally I work retail now, that kind of thing. Alright, we gotta start giving this experience to somebody who actually, like, needs it. Not just, like, Sita and Pala every single time. But, like, I don't want to give it to, I don't want to give it to Etzel because he's just getting heal stave experience, which is way cheaper. Etzel, my god. Same thing, like, Cecil's also kind of like a monster at this point, but... Ostrom is breedable but not submissive according to the list. Thank you, Kelsetti, for checking. Do I stick with that, though, now that I have more information about him? It's a real head-scratcher. I do like his art in Heroes. Did you guys see that they finally replaced May and Summer Young Tiki's art in Fire Emblem Heroes? They're not just chibis anymore. I think Toby did the Summer Young Tiki art. Yes, unfortunately, that they're not chibis anymore. I'm kind of excited if Toby did the Summer Young Tiki art because they also did the Summer Takumi art. And if I remember, they had like a whole, they had like a cute little interaction between Summer Tiki and Summer Takumi. Which, I don't know, I think it's adorable. If they have the same artist now. I think that's cute. Yes, it was funny, I know. Funny, but also minorly annoying that everybody had to keep asking what the hell happened to their art. Summer Tiki's art is wholesome, yeah. Kinda crazy though what went down with that. The original artist. Hopefully we don't get like more reinforcement spawn or something that just bodies Marth. Cause that would be unfortunate. I was like, oh, I can just sit here and drain the siege tomes like I'm playing Thracia. The siege tomes have 25 uses. And apparently if you miss, it doesn't take a use. So I guess Etzel's just gonna have to sacrifice himself to go take out that dude. Or maybe I could send, like, Merrick or something. Where's Fina? I'm thinking we could probably get... Swarm mages are a thing. Indeed, they are. 25 use siege tomes, what were they cooking? I mean, they're kind of dog shit siege tomes from what I can gather, but yeah. No, I'm with you, I'm with you. Not enough gas. Hey, Kaiser, what's up? I want to get Fina over here so that she can dance support Merrick, and then we'll go in. Oh no, it doesn't matter. The siege tomes are crazy strong still, especially as enemies have stats. Well, we're playing on hard, not big dick, I'm so good at Fire Emblem difficulty. How's Cecil doing? She's a monster. Even on hard, they still hit hard? Well, Etzel has like 17 res, 15 res, whatever amount of res, so... Oh, we might be sacrificing Fina. Jagen's gonna yell at me again. Jagen's gonna fucking yell at me again for being like a stupid piece of shit and getting all of my army killed. I was kind of hoping that would crit Merrick. He'll be fine. He's got like 12 res. Oh, you have Meteor. 33? What do you mean Meteor has 33 uses in this game? Who the fuck made this game? Okay, it's fine. I'm calm, I am centered, I am not freaking out. Kaga. Jagen V, why are you like this? I wish I knew, man. One use for every rock in space. Oh, we could really be here for a while, huh? If we really wanted to be. Aha! Perhaps it's time for you to realize the terror of my magic. Oh, that reminds me so much of Dynasty Warriors 3. Face the power of my magic! It's fine, Fina. You're good. Yeah, I don't know if you've ever heard the voice acting in Dynasty Warriors 3, but it is truly impeccable. It's got that, like, mid-2000s 4Kids riz. Oh, you fucker. Do not pursue Lu Bu. Oh, you fucker. You fucking bastard. That 3% crit. 3% crit chance. Let it be known. You piece of shit. Also, Gaga incest is wincest. I think... Kaga needs to go lie down somewhere. Alright, well, I guess we'll just fucking hope for the best. I cross you down for less. That's the nice thing about playing on casual mode, though, is that I'm like, okay, screw it, I don't care anymore. Your Chris is a disturbingly low strength stat. Thanks, I know. They also never double. Safi got 1 point of con and I reset immediately. Do you not want con? Okay, you know what? I think if V gets hit by a meteor, she'll be A-okay. So we're gonna go for it to get rid of these swarm losers. She doesn't need it, she has to be carried, okay? Not gonna lie, your Chris is kinda garbo. Listen, I don't know what you expected. You're talking to the person who had a bad Hector, okay? If I can have a bad Hector, I can do literally anything. I believe in you, Marth. If you get hit by a meteor, you'll be fine. But I'm gonna put Astron behind you just as bait. That's why we have Cecil, yeah. A lot of units get their movements halved by her fat ass. Don't be mean to Safi. It's not like she asked to put on the weight. Please forgive me, my liege. Who names you fucking Willow? Okay, Christian's using up one of his 5 plot. God damn it, Marth. Get a point of speed. Or strength. Or both, really. Okay, the Myth Brigade, now stationed at Mira's mansion. Gifted to her by her parents. Right, because she was a rich kid. I remember this. Scott's depressed because he couldn't bring back his boo. Okay, okay. We have romantic tension. I appreciate the romantic tension involved. I'm giving all of these kills to Marth. My boy can commit so many war crimes for the experience. We've still got... I think we needed to do this within 21 turns, so we're good. I mean, apparently we're fine either way because Chris is over level 5 promoted, but you know what I mean. Okay, Marth is finished with his war crimes. We have all of the chests, I believe. Which means that we can now finish the map. Speaking of world building, I got some legendary weapons. Okay. Sire, it's over. At long last, Altea is ours once more. We've all the reason to be happy, but where is there news of Elise? Prince Marth, can you hear me? I hate to be the bearer of bad tidings, but it would seem that Princess Elise has been kidnapped by Garneth. Lord Goto, do you speak truly? Why would he lie to you? The fuck do you mean, do you speak truly? I found out that Garneth commanded his priests to search for clerics of noble birth. It is most likely that Lena and your sister were spirited away by Garneth. Why is Lena noble birth? It can't be. What does he intend to do with them? That I do not know, but something foul is in the cards. There can be no doubt of Garneth's involvement in this series of unfortunate events. Title drop, but for the wrong series, okay. Lord Goto, where is Garneth now? I believe Princess Nina is his next target. He's probably at Arcanea's palace. I understand, then I too shall go to Arcanea. I shall have to free Hardin from the Dark Sphere's influence. I will defeat the Dark Pontifex Garneth and rescue my sister. No, I'll save all of them. Well, how unselfish of you. Sword of Doom, a weapon that may or may not exist. Fascinating. Goto, why do you never show up with good news? She's a member, Lena is a member of the Macedon Noble. Is she actually? Like, not like Minerva's sister though, right? Hello, V. It's been too long since we last spoke casually in Altea Castle. This place holds a lot of memories for you, doesn't it? Your long days of training, not to mention you met Katarina here. I'm sorry, I was in a hurry and... Excuse me, did you come here to become an Altean knight as well? Lena was originally Michaelis's betrothed, but then how is she of noble blood if she was just betrothed? Oh, hi Dante. You want to come in and settle down? We might be able to get a Dante cam going, I'm not sure. Kibby? We'll see. We'll see. He just walked in. Excuse me, did you come here to become an Altean knight as well? Historians debate if the existence, there's no physical proof that it had been used. It's one of the main things. It does create devastating shockwaves that can cleave stone. That's pretty dope. Probably cousin incest, this is Kaga. You're so right for that, Windy Sage. Ah, sire, please be careful. V? I sense that same enemy presence as a... Hi, Dante. They may already be close. Dante, you cannot chew my microphone arm. Stop it. He's chewing the microphone arm. I sense the same enemy presence as that time. They may already be close. Hey, buddy, why don't you come up here? Sorry, we're under attack. It's the assassins. Dante, stop that. You're gonna have to go out, and then people aren't gonna be able to see you on stream. If FE4 has taught me anything, it's that incest creates strong children. You're so right. Sorry. Me and Dante are gonna have a little disagreement over what is and is not considered naughty cat behavior, such as rubbing his face all over my microphone while I'm trying to stream. Come on, buddy. I'll be right back. Come on, buddy. Come on. Nope, stop that. Stop that. Come on. Come on. I know I love you so much, but you can't do that. Come on. We'll put you in air jail if you keep doing that. Alright, sorry everybody, Kitty got banished because he was being naughty. And he was trying to con me out of second lunch. Let's see. Effortlessly cleaves demons and is unbreakable, so it was not featured in a previous Fire Emblem game, got it. An old school Fire Emblem game. What did I do with my headphones? There they are. He's apparently a Jedi? Hell yeah. Now I just need my Sith bad boy so that everybody can complain about how I'm always going after bad boys and how writers are so lazy and women are so stupid or whatever the fuck. I mean, I guess Ninian and Nils also had that power in Blazing Blade. Maybe we're actually a dragon! I would love to be a dragon. Women do be liking their enemies to lovers, I guess. Sorry, we're under attack. It's the assassins. Begin preparations for a counterattack immediately. Dragon D's nuts, hell yeah. So, the Altean army has reclaimed Altea Castle. Master Garnef is rightfully livid. Lady Eremiah. And yet, Ein, all you can do is stand there, doing nothing. Are you not ashamed of being alive? To die for my sake, is that not the natural recourse? Yes? Ein, you are worthless trash. There's no value in your life. You're a child the world never wanted. Tell me, who was it that saved you? Who should you thank for allowing your wretched existence to continue? So I can't wait to kill her. Same, I'm with you. It's all thanks to you, Lady Eremiah. Kill them. But, Lady Eremiah, I... Silence, worthless puppet. You cannot defy my orders. That's what I've taught you since you were little. The words I engraved upon your then young soul will remain there forever. Sniff, sniff. Oh, I'll use you until you break, my little puppet. Damn. This chick fucking sucks. Low tier am I? Yeah. Okay, so we don't get any... Okay, so if we talk to Katarina 3 times with Chris, we get her. Talk to her 3 times with my unit during these turns, since you can't talk to her more than once per turn. If you don't use the Again staff or Fina. But there are better places to use the staff. She will attack your characters, but if you have some vulneraries or pure waters, you'll endure her attacks. Her magic, by the way, recovers HP according to the damage dealt. Don't equip weapons if you don't want to kill her. Blah, blah, blah. Got it. So... I guess I'll bring... Not Julian. Where's Minerva? I'll bring Minerva. And then... maybe instead of... I don't fucking know, dude. We're gonna use the power of God and save states for this. Sound like a plan? Another attack from those assassins. We finally reclaimed our homeland, yet we don't even have a moment to rest. But being attacked by assassins in Altea reminds me of your knighthood ceremony. You and that assassin, Katarina, spent your days training in the same 7th platoon. However, this is no time for sentimentality. V, you are to protect Prince Marth, just like you did that day. Yeah, Jagan. Sir Julian, I see you're heading out. May I ask where to? Just as I'd expect from Prince Marth's knight, you caught on to me quickly. The truth is, I was going to secretly gather information. I want to find clues as to where Lena might be. I see. Sister Lena was your special someone, wasn't she? Ooh, gay. Or I guess straight. Straight! Yeah, I used to be a common thief, but thanks to her, I turned over a new leaf. I don't care what happens to me, I just want to see her smile again. Sir Julian, if you'd allow me, please let me help too. Huh? Is that alright? Yes, that desire to do something for those precious to you is something I know well. Straight gaming, disgusting and unnatural. You would think they would have learned by now. I just, you know what? It's not that I don't like the straights, okay? It's just that I wish they would stop pushing their agenda on me every time I play a piece of media. I mean, it's like everywhere you go nowadays. They've got straights here and straights there. Like, why can't we get back to some good quality family gaming? Just shove it in your face. Right? Right, Zeph? It's like, I don't have any problem with the straights. Just quit just quit shoving it in my face all the time. Another weapon is the worm string, a bow that uses a whisker of a dragon for its bow. That's pretty dope. What happens if the string breaks? Alright. Power of God in safe states will be on my side. Wait, does she have a... Oh, no, okay, there she is. The LGBTQ community is already oppressed in many more important ways. Is this really the crusade route you want to take? What, that there's too much straight? Katarina. V, Prince Marth. Katarina, if you have reasons, I would like to hear them. I'm sure we can settle this without resorting to fighting. I'm sorry. I have no choice but to do this. Alright, nerd. So, I'm thinking... YOLO. Sound like a plan? I'm going to assume that Katarina isn't going to be a complete fucking dumbass and hit me from one range. Katarina. V, I had a dream. It was short, but it was a very happy dream. V, you and I, both of us became royal guards. We saved many people, received many things, and then the two of us. V, Dude, lesbians? I'm sorry. I'm talking nonsense. There's no going back for me. Let us resume our battle, V. I should have brought the pure water. Ah, well, we'll be fine. Lip syncing? Scissor, Jesus Christ. She does move to do 2 range. Okay, good. Katarina is very implied to like you. I'm getting to the point where I don't even think that's an implication anymore. I think she just likes me. Likes me. You know what I mean? They should kiss? They should. 18 and 18 is not 39, is it? It's 36. It's okay, because we got Pala. Hey, Frosty Flake. Katarina spotted at a pride parade. You know what kind of drives me up the wall is that, like... There's been so much gay in Fire Emblem, and everybody acts like it just started, like, with, like, 3 houses. This is such a fucking gay series. Okay, how's about Sita? Work fountain kitchen. Back in my day, we didn't have lesbians. We just had good old-fashioned brother-sister incest, utter woke nonsense. Oh, Fire Emblem. You do be so silly sometimes. I just realized that there's no shot Sita's not getting, like, absolutely bodied. Acting like 3 Houses was the first game with gay options. Yes, I know Fates was lackluster with gay marriage, but so was 3 Houses. Yeah, no, that's the thing that gets me. It's like, you know that it like, not only did it exist before 3 Houses, it existed in the S-rankable form before 3 Houses. Crit, thank you. Okay, Scott's hometown. Scott has daddy issues, I guess. Okay. Oh, there's a pure water. I can get just in time to not use it. Okay, I'm thinking Minerva. See, the problem is that there's like a bow guy over there now who will definitely just absolutely one-shot. My flyers? which is kind of an issue. Like, I guess you couldn't have kids, but the only real loss here is that you can't get Nina if you gay marry Niles. Yeah, and Kana. But, like, the kids were implemented so poorly in Fates anyways that it's kind of like... who cares? You know what I mean? Like, I'm not that torn up about not getting the kids other than missing the paralogue and, like, the experience you can get off of the paralogue. You know, I bet Merrick will be fine. I bet Merrick can survive. Oh, that was going for Cecil, actually. Right, Salir and Tamaril, okay. I think we'll be fine without the Vulnerary. I'm a puppet. I exist only to serve Lady Aramaya. My life has no value. Like, the second gen and Fates aren't even groundbreaking. No, Sita, stop! Oh, fuck, why would you attack the person who can hit you from 2 range? Why are you so stupid? The second gen and Fates aren't even groundbreaking units in the first place. Some are good, but you can play the game without them. Exactly. Wait, no, that was Minerva hitting her back. Thank God Minerva's kind of dog shit, huh? Okay, well that was scary, but it's fine. We only lost Minerva. Reno's Feratu for Cecil, yeah. Okay, we gotta, we gotta get rid of this guy. Like, I love Nina, she's so real, but I'm not torn up about not getting her, yeah. But, like, even before Fates, you had, like, Ike and Soren as, like, our premier gay love interests. You had Lynn and Florina being kind of gay with each other. Let's see, who else did you have? Lucius and Raven were pretty gay back in the day. Let's see, that's all 7. Do we have anyone in 8? 9 and 10. V, there's nothing left for us to say. You and I are enemies. Please fight me. If you don't, I'll kill you. I actually might have wanted to heal V there. Oh well. Hopefully Katarina doesn't do something fucking stupid. Oh great, there's reinforcements. Of course there are. Okay, Pal is probably the best unit you could have hit there. Okay, so we have a cold country and a tropical country from Kaiser. Fascinating. I should have swapped off Excalibur. I don't know what I was thinking. To the surprise of nobody that there's reinforcements. It's to the surprise of me, damn it. I'm shocked. Marth, why do you suck? Like, Soren healed me on so many levels they're not canonically gay. Soren is literally the most Lord's love interest ever. I know. And they're cute. They're so cute. Why are these guys so fast? I have a little PowerPoint on Soren, and there are multiple slides that explain just how Ike Soren is real. I have my credentials. I believe you, honestly. I aspire to be that level. So I'm trying to get Marth a little bit more experience here. Because it would be very nice if he could be a functional unit at some point. And they're like kind of gay and engaged too. So real, Windy Sage. So real. Katarina, listen to me. V, why? Why do you refuse to fight? You must know that you'll die if you don't kill me, and yet why do you hesitate? Because you're my friend. You can't have forgotten our days training as knights. The times we fought together with Luke, Roddy, Ryan, and Cecil. I remember about half of those names. Together, we'd be an unstoppable team. That's what you told me. V, that's a wonderful name. We're here for the same reason, then. My name is Katarina. I came because I wish to serve Prince Marth. Thank goodness, V. You won. I knew you could do it. I'd like to be a royal guard, if you're in with me. Together, we'd be an unstoppable team. When I imagine a future like that, I feel very happy. What about you, V? Do you perhaps feel the same as I? Like, people assume it's all on Soren's end, but that's so not true. Ike matches Soren's energy in every way. How do we feel about people not wanting Ike to be gay, so they say that he's ace? I'm gonna open that discourse, can of worms here. Sorry, I'm trying to read all these. Okay, so there's an angel from Islamic religion. We're really expanding the Power Rangers on Christian story here. The logistics of Navy trading are pretty set in stone with the 3 major ports and smaller ports with the island. I love it when people figure out their logistics of naval trading. I respect the ace Ike truthers more than the straight Ike truthers because at least they acknowledge that Ike is queer. Fair. Personally, like, part of it annoys me because it's like, okay, I love all my ace girlies. Ace girlies write the best fan fiction. Nothing wrong with being ace. But there's always, like, a very small component of, like, the fandom that is, like, straight dudes that just hate the idea of Ike being gay so much. They're like, but he's not into men because he's not into anyone. I'd rather he not be into anyone. And it annoys me. It's like, why? Okay, so ace is only real to you when you can use it as an excuse for a character to not be gay? Weird. Anyway, that's my 2 cents. Hey Rose, what's up? We were discussing Studio Ghibli earlier, but you missed it. Now everybody's talking about their fictional worlds and also gay Ike discourse. I can see the Ike ace thing, but Ike makes it so Soren cannot be crit in Path of Radiance if they're next to each other. That's really gay. Absolutely are people that petty, but for the people who have it as a genuine headcanon with zero malice, oh yeah, no, I don't have any problem with those people. It's just like the people who, there's always a couple of people where somebody will make like an Ike Soren post, and they'll come in to be like, but actually Ike is ace, and it's like, yeah, no. Those are the people I have a problem with. If you just like Ice Ike as an idea, that's fine. Playing Overwatch? Ooh, fun. I think Ike would not know what sex is. It's okay, Soren can teach him. That's the wrestling technique that I adapted to my mom. Soren's got his work cut out for him. Anyways, sorry, this is a really emotional moment of Katarina joining us. That was all a lie. Everything I did was to deceive you. It was all just a ruse. The truth is, I don't care about you. If that's the case, then why are you crying now? I'm not. Katarina, you don't belong there. You want to fight alongside me for Prince Marth, I'm certain of it. It's too late for that. I've committed too many unforgivable sins. Then you'll just have to start atoning for them. It won't be easy. Many people from both Altea and your organization will turn you a cold shoulder. But I can promise you this, no matter what happens. I know what sex is. Congratulations, Roran. I appreciate that. I'll stand by your side. V. Return to us, Katarina. V. But I'm not telling- No, you have to tell me all the secrets! What do you mean? Oh wait, no, we need that side up. Prince Marth, I have committed many unforgivable sins. And then they kissed, hell yeah. Please, hand me punishment worthy of my crimes. Please execute me. Raise your head, Katarina. I have no intention of taking your life. But why? I don't deserve to live. Please, let me atone with my death. That's no atonement. You're just running from your sins. Oh. If you truly regret what you've done, then live. I want you to atone with your life, not your death. I appreciate this from Marth, because I hate those, like, fucking redemption arcs where the redemption is just them dying at the end. They're like, oh, I guess I atoned for my sins by doing one good thing and fucking dying. And it's like, okay, loser. Hey, not Pablo, what's up? We're just talking about lesbians and gays. Per usual, on twitch.tv/the EV Tamer. I don't know about that. I remember that Tony used with sword in the pre-battle convo and engage. Let's see if this is good enough for you. Atone with my life? But how? What should I do? How can I even begin to atone? I cannot give you that answer. Until now, you've only followed orders, never thinking for yourself. I think you're on 4 now, Christian. Yeah, you have 1 more. Until now, you've only followed orders, never thinking for yourself. But that's going to change now. You will think for yourself and find your own answer. That's my punishment to you, Prince Marth. Okay, there's a ruined arena. I misread that as splintered instead of splints. Okay, Marth once again departed from Altea, heading toward the capital of Arcanea. However, the kingdom of Gra, allied to Arcanea, stood in their path. Oh, is this Sheena? Gra allied with Dolar in the previous war. King Jiol fell in battle, and the kingdom was lost. Gra was annexed to Altea at one point, but by Emperor Hardin's order, it was returned to Arcanea. Hardin found King Jiol's daughter, Princess Shima. No, we're not doing Shima, it's Sheena. And allowed her to take the throne, providing support to Gra. Sheena received fanatical support from her people. To them, Sheena was their only— Why did they translate it as Shima? Was their only hope. The youths volunteered to become soldiers one after the other, and then happily moved out to exact revenge on Altea, their bitter enemy. However, their dreams were shattered. Before the fast-approaching Altean elites, the Gra soldiers lost the will to fight, and started fleeing for their lives. She is really pretty. Japanese name was Shima. Well, it's wrong. It's Sheena. No, I got that Lily was playing dead. You're good, Christian. Gra's army is renowned for its mighty armor knights and generals. The late King Jiol, our enemy in the last war, was a general himself. I see an army with strong defenses. Time to bring the can openers! In the past, yes, I hear that Gra's army now consists of new recruits, hardly worthy enemies. Speaking of strong defenses, V. Your defense— Can I do anything right for you, Jagan? Okay? You went from, like, daddy kink to, like, reminding me too much of my father. And that's not sexy. Your defense could do with a little more work. This is quite worrisome, V. The enemies may be new recruits, but don't underestimate them. Sheemer. Jagan's so needy, right? It's like, what do you want from me, old man? Okay, let's see. Who can we recruit this chapter? I assume we can recruit Sheena. I accidentally hit a button, and I don't know what I hit. Thomas, visit Village 1. Sheena, talk to her with Marth, but you don't have to defeat any of Graj's soldiers. So I'm guessing we don't defeat any soldiers if we want her. Samson, talk with Sheena. Got it. Make sure not to kill any Graj soldiers. Y'all see needy, I see someone in need of correction. Kinky. Okay, so we won't kill Graj soldiers. We're not bringing George, and we're not bringing Ostrom. We will bring Etzel and Fina. And we're not bringing Katarina. We will bring Zane, I guess. Anyone else I can dump? I don't think we need Julian. Yeah, there's not even any chests. We'll bring Navarre. And then... we gotta give that Nosferatu to Cecil. I think I could actually just merge it. Yeah, there we go. Damn it, I can't say kill every last one of them. I mean, you can, we just won't. Free reign, make more of them. Gore of them, not more of them, Jesus Christ. I go a little crazy when I see androgynous shapeshifters. I am with you, though, because there is nothing I love more than, like, a good androgynous-looking man or woman. It's like... I don't know. They're just so beautiful. And I cannot contain my joy. Okay, first of all, Marth, I think we're gonna use a speed wing on you, because you kind of suck. And I know we have one. Okay, hold on. We gotta... Where's Julian? We're just gonna unload him. Cecil the goat girl with 1 defense. Fireboard aura transformation. Okay, we're going real Power Rangers here then. Alright, we have Kitty back in the room. We'll see if he can behave himself. I love you. You're very orange. More inspired by Naruto? Of course you are a Naruto girly. As someone who is gender neutral, I'm aiming for androgynous. Still a work in progress, though. I believe you can get there, Zeph. I believe you can get there, and I'm proud of you. Let's see, who else needs, like, a weapon? We can store the bullion, and I forgot that she was carrying a Oat shield, and she would have been fine with the archers. Do we have any, like, heals I can merge? Eh. Yeah, it'll be fine, I'm sure. Put that killing edge back, and I'll take this killing edge out. Or not. Where was that killing edge? Fuck. Am I crazy? Yeah, there it is. Samto doesn't fucking need that. Screw him. Give me your fucking armor slayer. I don't know if we're gonna need it, but give it to me. I'm androgynous enough for people to assume I'm a 12-year-old boy. Works in my favor because I get called sir. Do you get called sir in like a yes sir kind of way, or do you get called a sir in like a hello sir kind of way? Because, like, you know, I call my cat sir, but in like a hello sir. Because all cats are little sirs. Like a hey there little guy way, because they assume I'm in middle school. Fair. I routinely have issues with people assuming that I'm still, like, 16. So I feel you. Sire, I have a report. Our enemy is a mixed army of soldiers from Arcanea and Gra. But it seems Gra's soldiers have no will to fight and are simply being coerced by Arcanea's men. Then if we defeat the Arcanean soldiers, we might not need to battle those from Gra. I want to avoid pointless sacrifices as much as possible, V. Convey that to everyone. Yes, understood. I used to have that until my mid-20s, then I got old. Oof. No, I feel that. I'm just waiting for, like, whatever the female equivalent of a twink death is. We have reclaimed our homeland, Altea, and we're now going to have a decisive battle against Arcanea, our enemy. We will head to the palace, the hub of Arcanea, to defeat Garneth, who kidnapped Princess Elise, and to liberate Emperor Hardin from the Dark Sphere's control. According to Lord Goto, Garneth is gathering high-class clerics, Princess Elise among them. His objectives are unknown, but we must free them quickly. However, to reach the palace, we have to pass through the Kingdom of Gra, now Arcanea's pawn. I only have that happen to me when I get a clean shave. 3 days later, it's back to people I'm assuming 10 years older than I really am. Yo. I had to buy cough syrup for my family because flu season's coming up, and I don't think that the employee believed my horizontal thank you very much ID. Yeah, no, that's like an intense fear for me when I go to bars, that I'm gonna get like carded and they're gonna be like, yeah, right. You know? Oh, do you want to sit on the desk, Dante? You gonna be on the computer? You wanna be on the ledge there? I call my fluffy big boy cat Apollo Buddy and my slender year-old calico Gwen the baby. Yes, the as in the baby is required. No, that's like part of the single cat owner brain cell. Anyways, hi Cecil, about last time. Hey, wait, please wait, why are you trying to run away from me? Last time, I really made a fool of myself. And I was talking so proudly. You can laugh all you want. So you have a weakness too, Cecil. Yes, I do. What about it? No matter how hard I try, I can't do anything if I'm afraid. It's my fault for being afraid. That isn't a bad thing, it's just how you are. Say what? Everyone has their weaknesses. I'm the same. And that goes for battle too. None of us are perfect. That's why we have to work together. So we don't need to force ourselves. Not me, not you. That might be true. I didn't want to fall behind. I didn't want to show my weakness. That's why I was always acting tough. But because you saw my weakness, I think I can relax a bit now. I see. I'm glad. Then I'm counting on you, Cecil. Yes, I won't let you down. Dante is, like, swishing his tail and it's hitting my monitor very aggressively. No, you have 2 cats, but all cat owners have a single brain cell. And we all use it to say incredibly similar things to our cats. My coworkers at my old job didn't believe me when I said I was 21 at the time. Ooh. The scanner accepted my ID, so it's not like she could do anything because it's my actual driver's license. I've heard, like, horror stories of people getting, like, carded and they look young, and then the they get, like, the cops called and the cops just, like, snap their ID in half. I would be so fucking pissed. I don't remember if I mentioned this, but I started taking classes for a job at a casino resort with hotels and shops and restaurants, the whole shebang. You did mention you were taking classes for a job. I don't think you mentioned what the job was, so congratulations. Sir Merrick, what are your plans once this war is over? I haven't decided yet. Once peace comes, there are a lot of things I'd like to do. But they all have to wait until after I rescue Princess Elise. Princess Elise? Yes, I couldn't protect her during the War of Shadows, and failed to protect her this time, too. That's my greatest regret for having left Altea. This time, I'll definitely stay by her side and protect her. It was for that reason, and that reason alone, that I owned my magic. For the one I really wish to protect, for Princess Elise. Yeah, that's real nice and all, Merrick, but you are gay for Arlen. I have already decided that. Hold on. Anyways, yeah, that's nice and all, Merrick, but I've already decided that you're gay for Arlen, so you know. Costs like 25 bucks to get a new idea if a cop breaks mine. I legally cannot say what I'd do in Minecraft. No, for real, I'd be so pissed! So you love the princess that much? I'll do my best, Sir Merrick. Let's rescue the princess as soon as we can. You have my thanks. Alright, well... I guess we're gonna go fight Gra. So theoretically speaking, could I just warp Marth over to Sheena? Also, is my driver's license, so like how am I gonna get home? I mean, I could still drive home, but I'd be illegally driving home. Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? Wait, how do I open do I need a door key? Do I need a door key and I didn't bring a door key? And who the fuck is Thomas? Or is it Tomas? Oh, okay. I say we just go for it. We just go for it, and then we'll finish this map, and then once we finish this map, we can do our Sacred Stones, Mpreg tier list, and then we'll be good for the day. Princess Sheena, the Altean army has come. I see, the end draws near. Samson, I ought to apologize for burdening you. However, I must see my kingdom through till the very end. You may go. That's quite enough, I think, Princess. King Joel took your mother away from you. You should despise him. Now you're just letting Hardin make a fool of you. I probably am a fool. I did as he asked because he told me the people of Gra wished for their motherland's restoration. But Hardin only intended to use us. Now that we've outlived our use, he's tossed us aside like rubbish. All the same, I won't move. My men are not disposable. How sad. You'll have new recruits hold back the elite Altean army alone? Fine, if you say you'll remain here, then I'll fight for you until the end too. Well, this should be fun at least. Samson, why would you do this? Don't you mercenaries only live for gold? I have no more to give you. Well, I don't quite get it either. Dude, Hardin fucking sucks. But there are times when a man's gotta do what a man's gotta do. That's all I can say. For now. Thomas is the main character from Echoes alongside Celica. Oh, yeah, I thought I recognized him from somewhere. Isn't Samson fucking the guy with cancer, though? Besides, I want to see how that kid fights. If he's a true hero, perhaps your decision will change. Yeah, I know. There's the Gra folk, and then there's the Arcanea folk, and we want to make sure we don't kill the Gra folk. There's a ruffian. Let's see. Accidentally got Hardin killed my last Shadow Dragon playthrough and didn't care enough to reset because I was playing on my actual DS, so basically I prevented the entire sequel from happening. Let's go. Okay, there's a Gra. God, there's so many of them, and they're gonna be so squishy and stupid. Three, 4, 5. Prince Marth, I've been waiting for you. Ah, yes, you. I remember you. I'm Thomas, an Arcanean soldier. Or was. I've since retired from the army. The Arcaneans here just want to sacrifice the defenseless Graw soldiers. What does he even do? Bows, I think. This act of brutality by my former homeland I cannot tolerate. Please, Prince Marth, let me fight with you in some way. Cool, go talk to those houses. The soldiers here are all amateurs. Our country's knights all fell in battle. There's no one left to protect our country. And now the Arcanean soldiers do as they please. They're worse than thieves, brutes, barbarians. That is rather unfortunate. Do I have a door key in the convoy? I don't! And I forgot to use all of these stat booster items because I'm smart. Oh wait, no, wait, whoa, wait. No, there was one. It's at the top. Holy shit, go back. Okay, we got this. I have a plan. Everybody. Okay. So, we dance Zane. Zane's got the door key. Cecil has warp. Cecil warps Zane, who is now danced again, over here. Okay? Okay, and then Zane is gonna open the door. Boom. And now I'm gonna get just fucking ass blasted by a bunch of Draco Knights, I'm pretty sure, but that's okay. Because I am the Fire Emblem. V is gonna come over here with Merrick. Didn't even transform him. That was on purpose. I didn't transform him on purpose so that if he got hit by a Graw soldier, he wouldn't just fucking kill them. I thought ahead, I'm thinking ahead. Now, Zane will probably die, and I'm very sorry after I just spent the time before this talking about how lovely androgynous men are and how I'm I find them very appealing. But I think we can all agree that sacrificing yourself for your country is, like, super awesome. And androgynous men should be given the same rights as the rest of us to do stupid shit like that. They're not aggressive, I think. Well, too late. You mean convoy clutter I'm saving for a rainy day that never comes? Exactly! I've been getting better about using them. But fate gave me facial hair. You could try IPL. Just saying. It does actually shockingly work. We're gonna really hope this Gambit doesn't just absolutely fucking screw me over. How many turns do those guys appear for? Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna have Cecil go ahead and warp Marth into Sheena's room. And hope he doesn't die, I guess. I've considered laser hair removal for facial hair, but it's so expensive. Okay, depending on, like, the color of your hair and the color of your skin, IPL is, like, way fucking cheaper, and you can do it at home, and it might work. But you have to, you're the best candidate for it if you have really light skin and really dark hair. If your hair is like, if you're like ginger, then you're fucked. Sorry to say. I just realized I had the entire map on the bottom. It's fine. Princess Sheena, thank goodness it's good to see you're well. Let us be clear, I do not hold animosity toward the Kingdom of Gra. Yeah, no, I got like an IPL device on Amazon for like $70. Not sponsored, by the way, I've just been using it. Our kingdoms were once one. It grieved me to watch us go our separate ways in the last war. Was she... could we have used her in the last war? Spawn ad for... no, I swear to God, I'm not being sponsored. But it was like $70. It grieved me to watch us go our separate ways in the last war. Princess Sheena, I would like to try once more. I do not wish to fight with Gra. Prince Marth, it surprised me to learn that you hadn't laid a finger on my fleeing soldiers. You may just be the second coming of King Henri. I believe you. If it's not too much to ask, please accept the people of Gra as you would those of Altea. I entrust all of my country to you, Prince Marth. Nice. No shoes from FE3? Okay. I'm so confused about what you and Christian are talking about, Frosty Mike. Well, Sheena, I guess my job here is done. Samson, you're leaving? I don't think you'll be needing me. After all, the prince will protect you from here on. Don't go. Please don't go. What? Why are you making me stay? This ain't like you. Well, whatever. If you still need me, then I'm not going anywhere. Wherever you go, I'll protect you. Isn't that the deal? Yes. Discord server stuff? Okay. Alright, Samson, you're gonna go over there and be a choke point. While I get everybody else over here. Is there anything worthwhile in this other village? We're gonna suffer through 4 episodes of Has-Been Hotel. Okay, why? When's the V Discord server coming out? Well, the main reason I haven't done a Discord server is because I'm too lazy to moderate it. And I would feel bad asking somebody else to moderate it for free. So I haven't done it yet. You know what, fucking valid, yeah. I don't have time for all that. I've got like a 500,000 word fanfic on the back burner, a DMC lore project, and I have a fucking job like a goddamn loser. Okay, yeah, so Seraph, there's a secret book. There's another Nosferatu tome on here, I guess. Can I kill the Gra soldiers without consequence now that I've recruited Sheena? Because I think that would be really funny if I did that. Oh, what a lovely beach background. I'm also too lazy to moderate my own Discord server, to be fair. But I also don't do much moderation because everyone there is high-key chill. See, that's fair. I'm not sure if I could trust... I mean, I'm sure all of my chatters would be lovely. I don't think I've ever had to, tell anyone to shut the fuck up here, but... You never know with Discord servers, you know what I mean? Alright, where's Pala? I'm on for a few servers, and typically they're not too much work. Does depend on the community, though. Yes, and like, I can't imagine that it would be that much work. But then, I don't know, would I be expected to participate in it? Like, would people want me to, like, be in it all the time? Because I, like, have stuff to do. Fina, you do not need to get that many strength growths. Not that you all aren't lovely, but, you know, I can't write fan fiction and be on a Discord server at the same time. It's a lot of work. You know what? Fuck it, Minerva. No, never mind. I know a lot of people who just let their community vibe. You can't. She actually turns red if you do. That's so interesting. Okay. I would consider making a Discord server at some point. I don't know. I'm also kind of like, I want to wait until I have like enough people who actually like want to use it, you know? Oh yeah, no, there would be no children in this Discord server. Hardin placed soldiers here to ensure Gra's loyalty, but only Arcanean soldiers have any will to fight. Okay, so we would have been fine. I sent a screenshot of a list of your Preg tier list videos on your channel to a Discord server. You have some new admirers. Princess Sheena's the daughter of King Joel's second wife. But unlike the king, Princess Sheena's a very kind person. She'd risk her own life for her soldiers. Isn't there anyone who will help her? Directed me to the stream in the first place. Thank you, everybody, for joining me, by the way. I do appreciate it. Alright, I feel like I need to move V back. So I feel like part of the reason why my V kind of sucks is that I never put her in fights. I mean, do I really care about the Seraph robe at the end of the day? Or, like, the secret book? The Nosferatu tome would be nice, but he's kind of leaving. I think I might just seize and end this chapter, if I'm being honest. It's the fact that Marth has to do it. Kaiser also shows videos on a Discord server. Yo. Depends on the adults, too. I know everyone in this chat's pretty chill, but I've met many, many adults that act like children. My one rule, and, like, this isn't just for Discord servers, I've just started blocking people on site if I look at them, and I'm like, you do not have emotional regulation skills. Like, it's okay, Pala. I don't think you could get any better if you tried at this point. I don't even know if she has anything left to get, to be honest. Eh, you're fine, Samson. Yeah, like, okay, like, you know those people who will be on, like, a social media website, and they'll be like, please check my card before you follow me, and their card is just, like, 14 pages of all of the people who they don't want to talk to? And, like, I have no problem with people setting boundaries for themselves online. Like, if you don't want to interact with people, that's your prerogative. But, like, it's like the, like, don't follow me until you read all of my do not interacts. And I'm just imagining these people in real life. Like, they go on a date or something. I don't know. They go out and they go on a date and they sit down across from the other person and they're like, before you say anything to me, here's my list. If you are any of these things, you need to leave my table right now. Like, I try and imagine these people in real life, and it's so hard. Because I'm like, you can't be like that in real life. If you are, you must not have any friends. You know, do not interact Rainbow Sparkle Farts. I don't know who that is or why you just block them, right? And it's like, it makes me feel, like, weird, even if I'm not in their, like, do not interacts. Like, somebody, like, I encountered one person who was, like, it was, like, okay, first of all, they annoyed me because they commented something on one of my posts that was kind of annoying. So I went to their blog or whatever, their Twitter, I forget what it was now. And they had a huge, it was like a 4-page post that was like, it was titled, like, rules for interacting with me. And it was like, if you're a cisgender white man, like a cisgender straight white man, don't even bother. If you're like a queer woman, that's fine, but if you're not trans, you can't call me by these names and these pronouns. And if you are a trans woman, you can call me by this name and this pronoun, and if you're a trans man, you have to call me by this name and this pronoun. And I was like, I feel weird about this. I feel weird about this. And it's like, even if I'm not like a cisgender white, straight white man, I'm like, I don't know how I feel about this. This kind of seems weird. I was once in a Discord server and someone added Fire Emblem to the blacklist because they didn't like me. Like, okay, you're just bouncing on my wood at this point. Yeah. Alright, let's see. Oh my god, that's a lot of pictures. I asked an expert on Omegaverse and a Fire Emblem fan. What? Oh, is this the Kaze and Korin thing you asked me about? Women getting pregnant, what kind of world would that be? I'm pretty sure someone commented that on one of my videos, so I wonder if that was them. Sorry, Christian sent me a bunch of screenshots of his Discord server talking about my tier lists. I find that the best way to be in fandom is to be a little unhinged. Anyone who blanket judges a group, no matter the group, is a problem. I'm there with you, yeah. There was this dude in the Fire Emblem Tumblr who would keep commenting homophobic shit on queer Fire Emblem posts like, that's not canon, and then I checked his bio and it was a gay teen in the alt-right pipeline. That's so depressing. Are you doing a Valentine's Day special next week? I forgot that Valentine's Day existed because I'm single. Do you guys want to do a Valentine's Day special? What would that entail? I guess that is on Saturday. I don't know. Is anyone gonna be here for it? Does my chat have dates? Are you gonna leave me and go be with your loved ones? Cause that's pretty gay. He also said my bio exists so you can screenshot it. I don't want to screenshot anybody's bios. Okay, yeah, you can punch Nazis. I don't care about that. But I feel like they earn it by being such pieces of shit about specific groups already. No, I'll be free, hell yeah. What would a Valentine's Day special look like? Are we gonna play like a Fire Emblem? Is there like a Fire Emblem dating sim I could play? That would be amazing. We would not get through this game by the end of February if we did that, but that would be kind of fun. Fire Emblem Awakening. Is that not 3 houses? Okay, I meant like a visual novel dating sim, but sure. Okay, we're gonna do as much damage as we can on the upper part of the map without pissing off Sheena, and then we're just gonna take the throne. Sound like a plan? I do want to. Okay, I think I've made the decision that once we're done with this, we're just gonna go right into 3 houses so that we can hopefully finish it before Fortune's Weave comes out. Why don't we figure out how to make a dating sim in a week? I mean, actually with Ren'P, I think it's called. It's actually really not that hard if you have some basic coding knowledge. You don't even really need to have basic coding knowledge. I actually made like a very bare bones like dating sim scene at one point, though I would not be able to make an entire thing in a week. I found a 3 houses dating sim on Itch.io. You know, I think I remember that. I think I remember hearing about that, but I also think I remember hearing there was a lot of weird shit going on with that. It's a visual novel. Do I really want to date any 3 houses characters, though? I kind of just want them to date each other. Dating sims are really easy to make, art, etc. Yeah, I couldn't make the art. I could... If Rose is still in the chat, Rose, you want to make a bunch of digital art for a dating sim? You have a timeline of 1 week. I think it's only Byleth Edelgard. Wow, that's like... I hate that one. Not that one. Nope. Oh, do I really want to give that kill to you, though, Tomas? Yeah, let's do Killing Edge. I can do art, but all I have is MS Paint and a mouse. My art tab broke. That's fine. We'll, you know. We could, We could do a choose your own adventure. Some kind of Fire Emblem romantic choose your own adventure. Like those old, like, Goosebumps novels. Though that would also... So the problem is now that I'm thinking of all the ideas, and I'm like, there's no way I would be able to do this in a week. Or we could do, My only other thought is everybody submits a ship. I found one about Legault and Heath of all people. Really? Fascinating. My other thought was, I guess we could always do, like, a, We could try... play, well, we could play New Mystery per usual, and then people can submit ships, and then we could do, like a ship roulette thing, and then whatever ship wins... I could write, like, a short snippet or something. I submit Ike Soren. I knew you would. Roleplay stream where we RP as Fire Emblem characters. I could just... Yeah, I'm trying to think. Like, I could just do, like, off-the-cuff, like, 500-word Fire Emblem snippets for, like, whatever ships come up over the course of the stream. It'd be kind of hard to do while I'm playing, but I could probably figure it out. What do we do? We're talking about what to do for Valentine's Day, because I forgot that next week was Valentine's Day. Atta girl, Minerva. That's next week, yeah. I remember when the Ike, Soren, Valentine's alts dropped and I got Soren on my free summon and Ike immediately after in the same session. That's the luckiest I've been in Heroes. It's because it's canon. I don't make the rules. Honestly, is it worth burning these Excalibur uses? Fire Emblem fanfic based on my chat's idea. I mean, we kind of already did it with Manfroy and Veld. Can I do Tabarn Racin too? I really like Tabarn Racin. Except 500 words, they're not going to be very in-depth. And if you want me to write it live on stream, it can't be horny. Because I think that would break Twitch's TOS. Alright, we're just gonna take the throne, I think. I might need somebody to transcribe the drabbles. I guess Google Docs has a function that'll do it for me, if I just talk. Sire, to keep fighting like this is pointless. All we are accomplishing is buying Hardin more time. My thoughts exactly. If we continue like this, more blood will be spilt for naught. V, do you have any sort of plan? According to our information, the enemy's primary force is concentrated along the highway. I wonder if we can avoid that route by passing through the mountains. We'd have to cross Adria Pass, but the steep mountains make it dangerous for an army of our size. That's true, and I fear the enemy may have prepared an ambush as well. Our bravery could be our undoing. But it is the fastest possible route. If we could just break through there, we'd be in walking distance of the palace. I'm prepared for the danger. We managed to conquer the same perilous road that Henri walked. Compared to that... Jagan, V, we can overcome this challenge. Order the advance. Let's see, how many chapters are there? There's like 24... If we were to... Who the fuck are you? If we were to do... I'd really like to get 3 houses started when March starts, but we've got, what, like 3 more Saturdays in February after this one? Yeah, we got 3 more Saturdays. We've been doing about 2 to 3 maps, so we're on chapter 18 now. I think this dude is from the Arcanea saga. Well. Oh, but we also have to do the extra maps. I don't think we're starting 3 houses on March 7th. We might have to go to the 14th. Yeah, we're at 18. There's 24 chapters. If we do 3 next time, 3 the time after that, that would get us to 6. 18 plus 6 is 24. We could get it done in 3 or in 2, but I don't know if I want to do 3. Well, there's also a couple paralogs. All right, we're going to hopefully shoot for the end of the Arcanea saga on the 28th, but we might go into March 7th, and then I think we'll start 3 houses on the 14th come hell or high water. Replaying 3 houses, so brave. I played all 4 routes when it came out and then never touched it again. No, me too. The only reason I'm doing it now is because Fortune's Weave is coming out. I wanted to save it until the fandom, like, chilled the fuck out, but that's never happening. So, I think you can get it done in 2 streams. I might be able to, but then we also have the extra chapters that come from whatever that other Fire Emblem Arcanea game was. I'm actually replaying 3 houses right now. Which route are you playing? And are we gonna get along? After you tell me. So which route? There's 4.5 routes. We are playing Azure Moon. We are not playing any other route. I made fun of people for still doing Edelgard Discourse, and they responded to that by starting more Edelgard Discourse. Black Eagles, because I never played it before? Okay, that's acceptable then. 3 streams. Yeah, I mean, I think we could get it done in 3 streams, but who knows. Oof, seems I finally caught up. And you are? My name is Frost. I'm a priest of Macedon. When Macedon was taken over by those warmongering rebels, you came and saved our country. Thanks to you, my family's now safe. I have come to return the favor. Great, I can't wait for you to be benched. I see, but hasn't it been some time since Prince Marth freed Macedon? Your army marched at speed, and this old geezer just couldn't keep up. Eventually, I lost sight of you. But then I heard that Marth had freed Altea as well, and I finally managed to catch up with you here in Gra. I'm old now, but I can still fight. Please allow me to join you. Edelgard this and Dimitri that, and Lysithea is still the best character. This is Dedu Erasure, for the record. Just wait until Edelgard turns up in Fortune's Weaves to create more Edelgard Discourse. I think if there's more Edelgard Discourse after Fortune's Weave, I might just abandon the Fire Emblem fandom entirely. I'll just delete my entire channel, and I will become nothing but a DMC streamer. Aiming to avoid needless battles, the Altean army— hey look, it's those guys! The Altean army decided to cross the central mountain range, thought to be impassable by a large army. Hello, you 4. Why is it always you 4? Frost, you should have been a pre-promote back in chapter 5. Please lock it! With the idea of making everyone holy knights. For the record, also, if you do not like Dimitri and Dedu being a couple, get over it, because they will be getting married in my playthrough. The 4 homies kissing in the woods. Okay, I feel like Roshea, Sedgar, and Wolt are kissing in the woods, and then Violand is in the cuck chair. Or I guess the cuck stump, right? I don't feel like Violand engages. I mean, like, they might invite him, but I do think he likes to watch. Can we marry Shamir? I love Shamir. I would consider marrying Shamir. Yes. Well, wait, no, then I'd have to play male Byleth. Well, but then I wouldn't have the ugly Byleth, so... I'll consider it. Dimitri and Dedu are like borderline canon. I hesitate to even say borderline. Frosty Flake, you get me. You get me so hard. Marry Mercedes? I would also be willing to marry Mercedes. Anyway, should they go through Adria Pass, they would reach the palace directly. Hurry, we cannot let the enemy notice us. We must charge straight through. Praying for success, Marth and the others walked through the narrow mountain pass. However, despite their prayers, they were attacked by an unexpected enemy in the pass. The northern kingdom of Aurelius' elite force, which had moved south to aid Arcanea. The Wolf Guard. Why does Rochelle look like he got, like, hypnotized into being in some weird hentai? You don't have to play Byleth to marry Mercedes. I'm with you, I know. Oh, we do have to... I think we should also play Cindered Shadows. I think that would be fun, too, because Cindered Shadows is probably the best gameplay experience of Three Houses, if we're being honest with ourselves. The Wolf Guard. Because he's most likely out of the group? I see. He is getting benched if he tries to join me. V, if we can get through this pass, we'll be on Arcanea's doorstep. Just hang in there a little longer. Yes, sire. Despite all the odds, we've surpassed Henri's way and taken back Altea. The battles we've faced up to now have been nothing short of difficult, and those battles... The feeling of pain overwhelms me when I think of the severely wounded and those many who have fallen. Perhaps if I had been stronger like Henri, then everyone would still be alive. No, you're good. We're playing on casual, buddy. From now on, I will definitely... Sire. Cindered Shadows is the best gameplay-wise. It really is. It really is. But yeah, we're playing Blue Lions. 'Cause I like them. I like all of the house except for Ingrid sometimes. She's better in Hopes. Ingrid just annoys me because they made all of her supports like, oh my god, I don't know how to wear makeup. It's like, do you have nothing else interesting to give this female character? But she's better in Hopes, so I'm... Oh, there's also the racism, not really a fan of that. For Cindered Shadows, before or after Azure Moon. I'm gonna be really annoying, and I'm gonna put it in the middle of the Azure Moon playthrough, where it canonically takes place. Which I think is when you're looking for Flame? You're so cute, Dante. Okay. I don't think there were any women in the writing room when she was conception. Yeah, exactly. I'm also... Sylvain, I'm ambivalent toward, because I do like him, but he also pisses me off. I think it's during Sylvain's brother. I'll look it up. I'll do some creative Googling. And then... I'll be honest, I don't really get Ash either. I mean, I don't hate him, I just don't understand. I don't understand the Ash hype. I'm a big Dedu girly, I'm a big Dimitri girly. I could take or leave Felix if I'm being honest at this point in my life. Okay, I like Felix as a character. My whole thing with Felix is that I don't like how the fandom is like, Felix was totally right about everything. It's like, no, you completely missed the point. Ash is the epitome if he was also there to me. Yeah. But no, I feel like if you come out of anything with Felix thinking that Felix was like right 100% and like had a point, you did not understand Felix. So there's that. Where everyone's like, oh, he just hates his dad, and it's like, he doesn't. It's complicated. Because believe it or not, people have complicated feelings towards those they love. Your dad can piss you the fuck off and, like, say something to really upset you, but you can still, like, love and care about him. And I feel like I feel like a lot of people who talk about Felix don't quite understand that, where they're like, no, Felix is just right, and he's totally justified in hating his dad, and actually he would want to kill his dad, and it's like, I don't think you understood what was going on here. I like mean characters and all, but sometimes he just feels like a poor man's Soren to me, and he's just... He does not get enough flack for the, like, drive-by racism he engages in with Dedue. Like, holy shit. Yeah, oh, yeah, you already mentioned that, Frosty Flake. Like, it's... And then they did it in Heroes again. They made Dedue's entire introductory forging bonds just Felix being racist toward him, but even more so than he was even in Houses, and also he's wearing a Santa suit the whole time. And it's like... Who the fuck thought that was a good idea? At least, like... I don't like... Okay. I feel like, sorry, I have to like move away because I'm about to start really loud. But like, I feel like people give Ingrid way more flack for her racism too, even though like, it wasn't handled the best, but there is like an identifiable arc that they were trying to establish where she realizes that she wasn't right to be racist and kind of starts making amends. It's more prominent in Hopes, but like, it is there in Houses, whereas Felix is just like drive-by racist and sexist and nobody ever addresses it. Or like Hilda does not get enough shit. Hilda's family literally owned Cyril as a slave, and that is just not addressed at all. Like, and it's like, you know, she has a conversation with Cyril, and they just don't bring it up. Anyways. like, it'd be one thing if she actually, like, addressed it and, like, had a conversation with Cyril about it, but, like, you know, that's, I mean, this is, like... Not to get on my soapbox again or anything, but this is kind of my perpetual problem with a lot of Three Houses writing, is that they set up all of these things and then they do none of the work to actually address it. Like, they set up that Sylvain is just like a raging misogynist for I mean, not for no fucking reason, but like, he's a raging misogynist who blames women for problems that they didn't cause, and then the game just doesn't care. And he even compares him getting a bad reputation for being a raging misogynist to Dedue being discriminated against out of like actual racism. And the game is just like, yeah, no, we think that's a great comparison. Sorry, Dante's moving the microphone again. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Let's go. But yeah, and then they have you run CYL for these Three Houses ran out. The thing that pisses me off so bad about that too is that if they didn't have the gender split, Ivy would have gotten a slot and we would have had Azura, Tsubasa, Ivy, and Sigurd, which honestly would have been a pretty dope lineup. But anyways, or like on Three Houses not addressing things, like they want to have like the racism between Elmira and like the Goneril family, and then they set it up and then they just don't go anywhere with it. Like Hilda's just like, she has one conversation with Cyril and like none of the rest of her characters about reckoning with her racism toward Elmirans. And then you have God, who else is there? There's so many of these is the thing. Felix never really gets called out for the misogyny or the racism that he displays toward Dedue and Ingrid. Let's see, who else is there? Who else is there? I feel like there really could have been more time given to why Edelgard doesn't like Rhea in particular, instead of her being like, I got tortured by this underground death cult. Guess I hate religion now, which is a completely unrelated thing to what happened to me. Very weird. I'm fine with CYL's lineup though. Sigurd, Azur, and Tsubasa are good. I'll get over Sylvain's placement, but like, is nobody rallying for Dedue? Nah, not after he got in the game. Oh, let's see. The Dusker plotline. Dedue's plotline gets dropped so hard that they just fucking kill him in the only route he's playable in, unless you do one paralog to save him. And then there's like almost no difference because the game just treats him like he's dead. Because they just did not want to engage with Dedue's anything, I guess, after the time skip. Which, can we talk about how fucked up it is that Dedue got killed in the only route he's playable in, and he's the only character that can happen to? The only one. He is the only one of the main students that you can lose for permanently on the only route where you can use him as a unit. And like, nobody talks about that and how fucked up that is. It's one of the reasons I'm so wary about Fortune's Weave. There's a lot of characters of color in Fortune's Weave, and Fire Emblem historically hasn't handled that well. Yeah. Oh, we have Claude being a Prince of Elmira and basically being like a sideshow to literally everything, including in Hopes, the game that they made years later, presumably with feedback from houses. They gave him one plotline with Elmira, and then they were just like, fuck it. He's just Edelgard's side chick in Hopes now. That's all he does, is he just follows Edelgard around like a puppy dog, except if you're playing Azure Gleam, then he follows Dimitri around like a puppy dog. It's worse. They made it worse. Claude's route isn't about him. Cyril's yeah. Cyril's like, honestly, the worst, like the least worst one too, which is kind of sad, because at least he like has a recognizable character arc that completes. Instead of, like, Claude is the main character of a route that has nothing to do with him, and Dedue gets murdered before he can see any resolution. Like, what the fuck? And then, who else do we have? I find the deer really boring, so I can't really think of anything for them. I feel like there needs to be... Oh yeah, Edelgard's siblings are so weird. Because like... Oh, Petra. Oh, you're so right. I forgot about Petra for a second. Like, Edelgard's siblings are addressed exactly like once by Edelgard in like a C support with Byleth, and then they're like in one of the books in the library, and then they are just never mentioned again. They're like... Nobody noticed 10 royal family members going missing. Nobody mentions that. Also, the weirdness of Hubert being assigned to be Edelgard's retainer, even though his family traditionally is only assigned to the next emperor, and she had like 7 siblings ahead of her who probably would have taken that. I don't know if one of them had a crest or not, but presumably one of them did. And yeah, Petra is a political hostage. Nothing is done about it. She's either... God. What are the... Okay, I don't know. Nobody talks about this enough. But like, one of the things that I thought was kind of fucked up about Hopes is that if you recruit Petra onto Azure Gleam, she has support conversations with Dedue, where Dedue has to try and help her learn the Fodlan language, and because she asks him for help, because she's like, wow, you're so good at speaking the Fodlan language, like, how did you get so good at it? And Dedue is like, oh, it's because Dimitri taught me. And Petra's just like, Oh, yeah, whenever I would, like Edelgard would just stare blankly at me every single time I talked and then, like, walk away. And I was like, what the fuck? So apparently Petra talks like that. Her haha funny quirk, I'm a foreign woman who can't speak good, is because nobody, like, she's a political hostage and everybody was like, fuck you, we're not teaching you the language, so she had to learn it herself. That kind of added a fucked up dimension to her character that I don't understand why they did that. They could have just had it be that, like, the Brigid language was way further away from the Fodlan language than the Dusker language, so she was having more trouble with it. Because, you know, what the fuck? I did get to find out that Dimitri is bilingual in the Dusker language, though, and he taught Didu, and that's very cute. And a woman, she was doomed by being in Fire Emblem, I know. Also, I mean, you know, not to get on my high horse or anything, but can we talk about how weird the fandom's treatment is of, like, Petra versus, like, Lysithea and Bernadetta? Because Lysithea and Petra are the same age, and Lysithea constantly gets, like, babyfied by the fandom, where people are like, oh, you're creepy if you, like, want to be in a romantic relationship with Lysithea, or you draw porn of her, and then Petra? Nobody says that about Petra. They're the same fucking age. I don't get it. And, like, to be clear, I don't think there's anything wrong with, like, being horny for either of them, because they're both adults after the time skip, and that's, like, very intentional on the part of the devs, obviously. They're, like, in their 20s at that point. But, you know... And Bernadetta also gets, like, the babyfication treatment, though I don't remember how old she is. I think she's, like, a year or two older than Petra and Lysithea, but she still gets, like, the babyfication treatment. Very strange. Very strange. That's not really on the writers. Well, it is a little bit on the writers because of the way they treat them in Fire Emblem Heroes, but that's not really on the writers and the fandom side of things. The youngest post-time skip are like 21. I think Cyril is like 19 or 20 after the time skip, but yeah. The youngest, like, student is like 20 or 21. You are back in time for the Mpreg. We were just ranting about Three Houses for a little while. To be fair, it's definitely due to Lysithea's design, plus how she gets treated by the narrative, but also I'm absolutely positive that the way women of color are treated by the way way older than they are plays part. Yeah. Back dropped off my sister. Welcome back, Kaiser. I don't know Three Houses. I was just complaining about all of, like, weird writing moments where they dropped the ball. All you need to know is that there's 3 houses. There's 3 houses, but there's 4 routes. Yeah, no, I'm with you, Frosty Flag. I'm with you. Yeah, so... this is all coming up because we're gonna play Azure Moon. When we get to 3 houses, we will probably start sometime in March. I know people like to argue about 3 houses and that's it. Yeah, that's a pretty accurate assessment. I do think it's really sad, though, that people skipped Silver Snow, because I do think Rhea does not get her dues, and also Funeral for Flowers. Banger track. It's so good. She should have been. She should have been. Why is Sedith the bus driver? I guess because he's kind of daddy and also the only responsible one. Yo, we could marry Sedith too. Who's our marriage options? We've got Mercedes, we've got Sedith, somebody said Shamir. I like some of the tracks of Three Houses, but I get leitmotif fatigue from it. No, that's my problem too. It pisses me off after a while. It'd be like if every single Fate song had We Are the Ocean's Grey Waves in it. Like, I like We Are the Ocean's Great Waves, but holy shit. I would support marrying instead of them madly in love with him. Hell yeah. We marry no one. Manuela? Of course you would, Christian. Of course you would want to marry Manuela. Also, Fates is very subtle with the Lost in Thoughts All Alone motif. Yeah. It also just has a lot more variety. There's like 12 tracks in Fire Emblem Three Houses, and they replay constantly, and then it doesn't help that you're replaying the same like 10 copy-paste maps every time. Okay, does anyone else have this problem where sometimes they'll be watching a YouTube video for a subject that's completely unrelated to Fire Emblem, and then they'll hear Three Houses music in the video, and they'll get like annoyed because that keeps happening to me. Like, I got recommended like a video about Pokemon, and they started playing Apex of the World, and I turned the video off. I was like, I can't watch videos by Three Houses fans. I can't do it. Do you know Manuel is voiced by the original voice actors for Ash from Pokemon? I did not know that, actually. Like, why not give routes different instrumentation for the same theme? Because they ran out of time and they were lazy. That's why. Been out of the ROM hack scene for a while. Music audio bots, I don't know. I sit here going, stop posting about it. Gotta dip. Gotta head to bed. Thanks for the stream, V. Alright, thanks, Zeph, for stopping by. We are gonna do our tier list now. I swear to God. I promise. We're gonna stop complaining about Three Houses and we're gonna do our damn tier list. Yes, it's very true that a lot of Three Houses fans have only played Three Houses. And I think that's just a result of Three Houses kind of coming out around the pandemic, as well as it bringing in a lot of people in general. We don't need to hear myself talk, I just need to check the tier list. Okay, we got... Knock him up now. I'm gonna be filling out the tier list while we do this. Can't wait to see the Mpreg tier list. I'm excited. Absolutely knock him up. I could see him pregnant. I'm gonna misspell pregnant one of these days and wind up on one of those compilations. Mpreg neutral. Any sense of challenge other games throw at them is seen as a threat. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people who actively hate the series if it's not Three Houses. I'm like, it's okay if you just like Three Houses. Please stop trying to ruin the franchise for the rest of us who actually like the other games. Kill it with fire. Any spawn he produces... Wait. He produces will... be Satan incarnate. It's not a fun JRPG because of how clunky the non-SRPG sections feel. Yeah. Okay, then we need Sacred Stones characters today. And I'm gonna give myself a moment to appraise myself of who all of them are again. Oh wait, no, Colm's a man. Let me just remove all of the women from the ranking. Okay, we gotta do Lion for sure. Leon, whatever the fuck his name is. Glenn... Do you... Honestly, there's not a lot of characters here I'd skip. Your house is perfectly serviceable as an entry in Fire Emblem. super weak. I do agree with that sentiment. Well, the fast travel isn't actually faster. If you watch speedruns of Three Houses, they don't use it because the load screens completely demolish the time you would have saved from fast traveling. Like, it's actually really fascinating to watch. I'll accept any character disagreements if your take is at least informed, dude. I feel that. Sorry, hold on. Zeph said, I'll say this before I go. I think Three Houses is an excellent traditional RPG, but not a good Fire Emblem. Okay. Every 12 stories in the series is only played by Eagles. Yeah, I had something else I was gonna say. Oh yeah, no, I don't care if people disagree with me on Three Houses, they just need to be informed about it. I don't care if people disagree with me about anything, they just have to be informed about it. I had an experience this past week on one of my Devil May Cry posts where I was posting about the DMC3 manga, and somebody told me something, and the thing they cited was the exact opposite of what was said in the manga, and I knew because I just read it. And I was like, what are you fucking talking about? And then they, like, kept arguing with me, and I was like, you're, like, I'm not gonna argue with you, you're just wrong. Like, I don't know what to say other than you're just wrong, you didn't read that right. It says the opposite of what you thought it said. Anyway. Yeah, I'll be honest, I don't think I'm gonna really pay that much attention to a lot of, like, the, monastery stuff when we play, because I don't care. I'm over it, I'm good. Okay, just give me 1 second. We are almost to the tier list, I promise. Yeah, which, like, I guess it's useful for, like, the little chats and things, but god, I don't want to run around and talk to everyone and deliver their garbage and fish. Why does every fucking series have to have a goddamn fishing minigame in the year of our Lord 2026? Hades has a fishing minigame, Fire Emblem has a fishing minigame, everything is a fucking fishing minigame. I hate fishing minigames. Stop. Stop giving them to me. I'm so mad. Fish, yes, fish. I hate Engage's fishing minigame with a burning passion, though. Why does it take so fucking long? Like... I'm about to download a mod just to skip it. But if you want all of the bond shards... It's like how every game with a dog has to allow you to pet it. Okay, double cakes. Wait a minute. I need to pet the dogs, though. Oh yeah, that's the other reason Three Houses. It doesn't let you pet the fucking dogs. They did it more than once? Yes. It's only because the overworld of Persona 3 and Persona 4. Okay, yeah. No, I like being able to pet the dogs, because that takes, like, that's like a 2-second animation, right? It's the fucking fishing minigames that kill me, and then Engage's fishing minigame takes like 20 minutes. If you want to get all the bond, like if you want to maximize your bond shard acquisition for getting skill unlocks, which I do because I'm trying to get all of the emblem supports and things, it takes you like 20 minutes to an hour to fish between every battle, and it's really fucking annoying. No, there's no petting. You don't pet them, you just feed them. Unless they changed it, you just feed them. You don't even get to pet them. There's no animation for petting them. You just plop a fucking fish on the ground in front of them and you walk away. Okay. We're gonna get this wrangled, y'all. Tier list. Tier list time. That's not the proper ratio. There we go. She's team mom to everyone she supports. Okay. Well, great. Now we got the women and the men done. So next time we can either go straight into, oh god, Tellius. we're on Talius next. Fuck. You know how many fucking Talius characters there are, chat? You know how many Talius? No, because we're not doing just Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn separately, because their casts overlap too much. You know how many fucking Talius characters there are? There's so many of them. Look at all of them. They're everywhere. Actually, that's a lot shorter than I thought it would be. Never mind. Did it, I guess it didn't do, like, repeats. It only gave me, like... Okay. Oh no, there's Tabar. No, it did give me repeats. Oh, fuck, I'm gonna deal with repeats, too. Oliver SS plus tier. Oliver is going in the bottom tier because I don't like how he looks at my man Rayson. Rayson is like, okay, like Rayson, we need about like 2 Tabarn spaces between him and Oliver going forward. Just gonna, it's like this. Where even the fuck is Oliver? I don't even see him on here. I'm losing my mind. Okay. I feel like this didn't give me all of the Radiant Dawn characters. Oh, there he is. We need like 2 Tabarns of safe space between him and Rayson. And all of the other herons. That's not the other heron. That's another heron. Just 2 Tabarn tiles wide. Oliver's too much of a meme god to be classified. In fact, I'll even put like a Nisala between them, even though Nisala did kind of sell Rayson into slavery, and I'm honestly shocked that there's not more fanfic about that on the internet. Like, can we talk about that? Can we talk about how there's not more fanfic about that on the internet? Because, I'm shocked. Not gonna lie. Oh, we also gotta... I know there's a second Nisala on here. I can feel it in my bones. There he is. Okay, we put 2 birds of space between the birds and Oliver. There's Largo and Largo too. Yeah, I'll figure it out. Can we talk about, like, okay, can we talk for a second about how Soth goes from baby to this in, like, one game? He's so tiny, and then he's so big. You forgot the second Oliver? The world doesn't need 2 Olivers. Are you kidding me? I don't even know where his second Oliver is. I can't see. There he is. Goes from twink to actually, I'm shocked. Okay, anyways, we need 2 spaces. Is there anyone else we want to call out? We could put Soren and Ike next to each other because they're kind of gay. Oh, there's Soth. Wait, why are there 2 Soths? Did Soth have like another costume? Are we just doing another tier list? No, I'm just kind of arranging characters and how I like my ships. I'm gamer, we're not doing another tier list right now. We're gonna save it for next time. We gotta put Rayson with Tabarn again. Where's Heather and Nephany? Oh my god, there's so many fucking characters in this game. It's so hard to keep track of them all. I can't find them on the tier list. There's so many. What's Jill's dad's name? Fuck if I know. Doesn't Jill kind of have a thing with what's-her-face, though? The cat lady? Lethe or something? I'd ship that. Fuck, I can't. I do actually like, oh, we gotta put Nyla between herself, her husband and Oliver. Shiharam and Har? Racist to lovers. It's a form of enemies to lovers, okay? Patrine, I don't really ship with anyone. I just kind of want her to step on me. So there's that. Where's the short-haired Lucia? I don't know. I can't find anyone. I see long-haired Lucia. And I see other... I would ship Lucia. There's gotta be like a Lucia, why am I blanking on your name? Alincia, fake Ephraim polycule going on, right? There's the other one. Like this is a thing, yes? Nyla definitely got Raphael pregnant. Oh, yeah, 100%. Joffrey. His name's like Joffrey, something like that. I just call him fake Ephraim. There's no short-haired Lucia. I know. Oh, this dude also definitely got pregnant. You also... Oh, this guy and Zelgius. I know their names, I swear to God. Why is there another Ike? Wait, hold on. Why are there so many Ikes? But there's only two Sorens, but there's 3 Ikes. So fanfic writers, you know what you need to do. I had no idea Patrine existed before I played, and when she came up on screen, I was stunned. How is she not fetishized to hell? I'm like, I don't know. That's not Ike. Is that Ike and Lord Ike? Oh. Well, that'll be a fun little evolution in the bedroom. That's the Black Knight. Also, those 2 self-portraits are for the majority of the game, and then the end game when he gets a story-based class promotion to Whisper class. Oh, okay. We need a Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn remake just so that I can have more fan fiction of my ships. Thank you very much. Under his mask or so. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, we'll try to avoid spoiling. Nintendo cast Amelie to be an FE9 and FE10 remake. Oh, here's Heather, found her. I don't think she would want to be standing next to a man, though. Yo, what if Heather and Patrine? Is that crack ship worthy material? Wrong in thinking Radiant Dawn's cutscenes actually hold up really well. The animation is actually pretty good by, like, general standards. It's crazy because I think that the animation in Radiant Dawn's cutscenes is way better than even, like Three Houses and Echoes. But the voice acting, kinda dookie. Heather wouldn't fix her, but I don't think she'd care. I could see the vision. Thank you. Yeah, no, the animation's actually really good still. No, I agree with that. Alright, I don't know if there's anybody else we need to talk about our ships for. I read the most bizarre Omegaverse with Oscar and Kieran for some reason. That was wild. You ever read a fanfiction and you're like, it just like oozes daddy issues? Because that was that fanfic. I did see the winners of Choose Your Legends. I'm very happy Azura won. I gotta wish Ivy would have won, but oh well. I need a Fire Emblem with the world building and story of Three Houses and the 3D animations of Awakening. Please just play Tellius. I think Tellius had better world building if we're being honest. How the Radiance is the first game I turned off combat animations first. It's a really long game on those enemy phases. It's not great. Is this all going in the video? Probably not. Maybe snippets of it. Like Pokemon Coliseum type shit. I fucking love Pokemon Coliseum though. Shit was so good. Hard as fuck though. I actually beat it again as an adult recently. I mean, it's not too bad when you get like Entei, Suicune, and Raikou on your team and like all defrosted or the fuck. Yeah, those bad. The thing that kills me about Pokemon Coliseum is that I swear to fucking God, every single time you're confused, you get hit in confusion. Why isn't Neffany next to Heather? Because I got distracted. There you go. And I couldn't find her for a while. It was taking a hot minute. Like, the cutscene where Ike gets the blue flames from, like, Kaya is so fucking good. Yeah. I was like 12, I had the completionist mindset with Pokemon Coliseum, and God, it took so- oh my god, don't even get me fucking started, because I had the same thing when I played it as an adult, and I eventually just gave up. Okay, my like... So I didn't play it myself, me and a mutual played it together, but our Boyd was so good. We should just keep this tier list up so we can be ready for next week. I would, but it'll probably get deleted when I turn the computer off. Oh yeah, pay no attention to the names of the tiers, I'm just fucking around. Just save the code. That's so much effort. You know, my Boyd was so fucking good, and my Ike was so fucking bad. It was embarrassing, actually. Like, how fucked my Ike was. And then... God, who else did we have? Our Liliana was also really good. And my friend didn't want to use her at first because she's like, oh, I'm so sick of how she's so one note. But then she was like really good. And so we kind of had the like the Scrimblow Bimblow effect where it was like, there's nothing about your character I particularly like, but you were really good in my run, so fuck it, you're my favorite now. Wasn't sure about Path of Radiance being supposedly easy, but I'm almost maxed out on all my good units. I'm like 10 levels away from the endgame, yeah. So I just gotta play it on a harder mode. Is there a way to save a code? Oh yeah, you can, okay. Well, yeah, we'll be fine. Soren stays in the party. We did use Soren, yeah. I want to download a translated Japanese version and experience that harder difficulty. I can't Iron Man Path of Radiance. I'd reset of Soren. It's okay, he comes back to life in Radiant Dawn. And then he and Ike get married and travel the world together and have Mpreg babies. I thought it was the opposite. I thought when they ported it, English normal was hard for Japan. Am I wrong? Ever saw that one fanfic of like Ike and Lynn? No. Arguably Priam could be their son. He just inherited a long lifespan from someone. Yeah, exactly. See, like, this is what kills me about, like, the is Ike gay discourse. Because y'all have completely failed to consider the possibility of Mpreg. And I am disgusted by that oversight. They have magic and dragons. You're telling me Soren couldn't get knocked up? Please. No imagination. It's like... Okay, no, this is too... Never mind. Oh, Astrid's so going in feminism is dead, by the way, because she marries the pink-haired loser. I see your vision. It's like, well, it's like if you have like a fantasy series with all these like fantasy races, or like sci-fi series with like alien races, and the creators for some reason can't get more creative than just like put boobs on it. You know what I mean? Like if I'm playing Mass Effect and there's like a female Quarian, and apparently their sexual dimorphism is just the women have boobs and vaginas just like humans. So there should be no issue with Shepard boning down with Tali. You know what I mean? Makalov, yeah. See, he's so worthless I forgot his name. Astrid and Makalov make me so sad, I know. Makalov is also not getting knocked up, for the record. We don't need more of him. We don't need that. Just a little spoiler for next week when we actually do the M-Prank tier list. He's been neutered. I'll do it myself. Though Marsha probably does it for me. She's like, listen, I can't be taking care of your kids too, okay? Or I guess if he's getting pregnant, wouldn't he be spayed? I'll try to finish Path of Radiance by then. Godspeed. Spayed and neutered. Maybe he can be both. Anyway. I think that's gonna do it for us today, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me for this lovely Fire Emblem New Mystery of the Emblem stream, and also the tier list. This is gonna be really confusing if you're watching this video when I edit this all together, because I usually just keep the same outro from the stream for the video outro, and this makes no fucking sense. So, I guess you'll just have to find out next time what the fuck we were doing here. So anyways, subscribe if you want to, follow if you want to, like, whatever the fuck, I don't know. Yeah, watch the whole stream on twitch.tv. I feel like this conversation was too fruitful for me to just cut it out of the VOD entirely, so I'll probably just cut the tier lists out around it or something. So you can, it'll probably be part of the full VOD too if I figure out how to do that. Yeah, we will be back next Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern time for more New Mystery of the Emblem. I'm hoping to get through that by February's end. And then we will be starting a playthrough of Three Houses Azure Moon ahead of Fortune Weave's release. So if you wanna see that, I have a lot of opinions about Three Houses. You might be entertained. Go ahead and follow or subscribe or whatever the fuck it is that you do. And I will see y'all next time. Peace.